What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. If you happen to be new to the channel or you're just enjoying the content, then be sure to ground and pound that like and subscribe button. And reach up there, trigger the bell, and turn on post notifications so that way you never miss a live stream or a video that is uploaded. As you can tell from the picture on the screen, we have a little bit of, if you want to call it, news or updates when it concerns the future, present, and of course the state of the game of the Division 2. As it states, September the 11th, gear and loot improvements. September 18th, Dark Zone and PvP changes. September 25th, a look at the road ahead. Now, you've probably already seen some videos on this topic and they've given their insight and their opinions. And well, I'm going to go over what they actually state in depth about these dates and what they'll be going over, and then give you my opinion. So let's start first with September the 11th. On their website, it states September the 11th, improvements coming to gear and the loot system to make things more interesting for players. Let's stop right there. Interesting. They like these wordplay things to where they don't want to indefinitely, I should say, shoot themselves in the foot by giving you something more concrete to hold on to have a little more hope for the game. They just leave it up to making the loot more interesting. They could have put making the RNG better, improving, the overall wellness and health of the game when it comes to loot pools, RNG, the half-assed backwards clan vendor system that doesn't take an ETF to do, but that's a whole nother video that I've already put out. But yet they choose to use the word interesting. Just them using that terminology is very interesting to me. It also says we are planning to articles discussing these updates in case you missed the live stream. Well, I understand that the last State of the Game that was for this week was postponed due to a member being sick. I first and foremost hope they get well soon. Secondly, they should have a backup for this thing, a stand-in, because basically they have their notes in front of them anyways and, have detailed information. And I'm pretty sure there's more than just that one person over whatever they're going to discuss and talk about to fill his shoes, because the state of the game is in such a disarray. It wouldn't seem like it would be more, what's the word I'm looking for? It would be more urgent for them to actually show their compassion or thought or the love for the game and the community in order to have someone else as a stand-in, just so they can show its community that they do still care about the game. But yet they chose just to go ahead and postpone it like they do everything else. But anyways, moving on. September 18th, Dark Zones and conflict changes, specifically methods to make the DZ more populated, such as changing the matchmaking system. Players can also expect PvP balance and rewards discussions. So let's start with that latter half. Players can also expect PvP balance and rewards discussion. This is September 18th, when pretty much the PvP players of the Division have been crying or complaining. I wouldn't say call it crying because they have legitimate complaints when it comes to the PvP system, and they're just now wanting to have a discussion on it. Don't they have an ETF over there right now? But then the 18th is going to be after the ETF, and they just now want to have a discussion about it? Now that caused some real concern right there. I have a little pit welling in my stomach, like I just want to regurgitate and throw up. It's like squirting lemon juice on a paper cut. Yeah, that's the kind of feeling when I hear these wordplay games, such as things like this. They just now want to have a discussion about it. That is infuriating to a PvP community. But let's look at the first part. Methods to make the DZ more populated. They use methods, and then they reference one method as far as changing the matchmaking system. Now that doesn't give me too much hope, because it's not the matchmaking's fault the reason why the DZ is not populated. And it seems like they don't understand that, but yet they could cite numerous other things that are positive goals for making the Dark Zone better, but yet the only one they cite is matchmaking, which causes me more concern. And then, of course, finally, September 25th, we will focus on the road ahead for Division 2, providing more information for the future. Well, I'm not really concerned about the future. I'm concerned about the here and now, the present, because if something doesn't change in the here and now and the present, there's not going to be much of a future for Division 2. And it's sad to say, because I love the game. I'm an avid, optimistic player of the Division 2, and I will always play it, no matter if they never fix the thing, because I still find that little bit of enjoyment out of it. But it's just really saddening that, yeah, people will come back if they introduce new raids, new, gimmicks or side missions, things of that nature. But then as soon as they, accomplish them, they climb that hill, they complete it, they're going to be back to all these other games that are coming out, like Borderlands 3, Ghost Recon Breakpoint. The beta's out for that right now that's live, and Modern Warfare, and tons of titles, and they want to let us know what's coming in the future, but we're more concerned about the here and now and in the present. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. I have seen some thoughts and a lot of people's impression of what they take from this on Reddit and social media outlets. But to my direct subscribers out there, I do want to know your thoughts and opinions on what you think when you hear this type stuff, and then read it for yourself as far as on the UB website. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support. We're on our way to 10K. Thank you guys. We'll see you fudging later.